to the Neighborhoods EP, which is ever changing. And I listened to Living in a Dream, I think last week, with Nipsey Hussle, and I was pretty pumped because I thought that the song structure and everything sounded great. The only gripe I had with that song and the album is songs where there's too much auto-tune. And I think it would have been better without it, honestly. I think that I forget the lead vocalist's name. Let me look him up really quick, because I think that if he didn't use the auto-tune, I think it would have been a way better sounding. But nonetheless, let's see if I can find his name, because it slips my mind. Jesse Rutherford, yeah. So I think that this is pretty much a passion project for him. He has dabbled with hip hop before, and I've seen him live, and he does perform some rap songs and whatnot. Now, I'm not too much of a fan of those, but I think in this EP, where they mix their sound with these hip hop artists, and they do a little hip hop themselves, I think it's pretty good. Especially the track with Denzel Curry. I think that's the highlight of the whole album. The Nipsey Hussle one is kind of there, but not really. To me, I like Nipsey's part in it, but the band itself, not really. Now, the last track with IDK, I don't know, whatever, I think that one is also second there. And I thought it was just really cool that they actually got Ghostface Killah in here. And a lot of the beats in this actually do sound really like old school hip hop, so I can see the passion that was in there from Rutherford himself. But overall, I think it's a pretty solid EP from them. Definitely a lot of good songs I would think would sound pretty awesome live as well. And hopefully we get to see a tour with some of these artists as well from them in the upcoming future. But at 17 minutes, it is a pretty short EP that you can definitely digest really fast. And I think, as I said, my favorite tracks are Kill Us All and Beautiful Oblivion. And yeah, I think a solid EP from them. Would love to see more without the auto-tune. And I think that you could definitely they have an interesting sound going on here that would definitely be ideal to keep checking back on and seeing how it progresses with. Overall, those are the two projects, whatever I managed to finish. As I said, Drogas, Lupe Fiasco, is something that you really have to sit down and commit to, because there's a lot of things he says in it, and it feels more of sort of like a magnus opus from him. It's his 7th album, so it's interesting to see where he's gone. And I believe that the last one was Lasers, right? I think that was the last album he released. Let me just make sure that that is, because I think he released something called Drogas Light, but that was more of an EP. And yeah, I think Lasers was actually his last album. And this one, I do dig the Spanish one he did on here, which I think was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty interested to see exactly what I dissect from this, and that one might be a video on its own. I think the Machine Gun Kelly video, I'll put it together with some of the tracks that just got released from Famous Dex and Young Dolph, because I think the Machine Gun Kelly one is like 9 minutes, well, nine songs total, so at 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes each, it's like 21 minutes. So I think that one's gonna be easy to digest. So definitely gonna check out the Famous Dex song, the Young Dolph, and maybe I'll put all those in one video together and then just separate them after. But sad to say that Carter 5 did not drop today, unless it's gonna drop like at 12 a.m. Pacific time. I just don't see it dropping today, and many people, including myself, pretty upset because it had been trending on Twitter and everything. But as many people are pointing out, Lil Wayne never really said it himself, it's dropping the 21st. So anyways, I think that in the end what it came down to was there was a lot of stuff that dropped today, and I was pretty impressed myself with how much music dropped today, because I think that this was pretty much like one of the heaviest weeks for releases, because you had Brockhampton, you had The Neighborhood, you had Lupe Fiasco, then you had Machine Gun Kelly, and it was like not all of them are really big names like that, but they're pretty much like mid-tier, upper-tier artists, and I think that it was just going to be all saturated if he released it today, and I feel like he's just waiting for a moment when he can really just hit it hard and hit it out the park. So I don't know, maybe next week, maybe next month might be more of a good release date, I feel, but hopefully it does release, as I said, at 12 a.m. Pacific time. we'll just see. I'm gonna go to sleep though. I'm not gonna wait for it right now. So hopefully we wake up to it. Hopefully, I don't know. You let me know what you think. But anyways, as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button below. Hit that like, comment, share. On the road to 6,000 subscribers. As always, I'll see you next time. Stay positive.